You cannot live any form of a good life on anything less than like $13,000 a month.
I'm trying to figure this shit out. How the fuck am I finna pay my bills?
It was the worst year for job growth since 2003, in a year that we were not in a recession.
So due to a number of factors right now, the job market is very bad, and especially for, students that are just coming out of college. So today I found the best video showing how hard it is for new graduates to make ends meet in this economy. And you definitely will not want to miss the last couple clips because they're insane.
You cannot live any form of a good life on anything less than like $13,000 a month take home after tax. Why is credit card debt at an all-time high? Because to live a normal basic life requires $10,000 a month for a singular human. And now if you go get married and have kids and you have childcare, it's like triple that. What is a trip to Disney? Like 10 grand? Dude, what? A bowl at Chipotle is like $22. You go to Cava, it's like $19. Like, bro, what? I remember it was like $8 when I was in college. Everything is stupidly more expensive. In 2019, we lived in downtown Tampa, Harbor Island, super nice place. It was $1,800 a month. That same place now is like $4,200 a month. Same place. It wasn't renovated or anything. It's just inflation.
So this guy does have a great point in the fact that everything is more expensive right now, and obviously we can all feel it. I think it heavily does depend on where you live, because in some places $13K a month might be a lot, but nonetheless it doesn't change the fact that everything is really expensive right now.
The economy is honestly so bad that my friends aren't even getting married. I'm getting married in May, but a lot of my friends graduating from college have degrees, have like significant others, and want to take that next step, but they literally cannot afford to. Like, when you have a degree in like computer science, which is being taken over by AI, and then you can't find a job to be able to purchase a ring for your long-term girlfriend, like, we're in a situation. Like, and I understand where they're coming from, because the other day I had to take out a Credify loan, which they're only like 4%. But at the same time, I had to take out one of those to be able to make sure I could pay my rent, because like the holidays are hard. Like, I have a big family and we are getting married, and like, how else do you honestly afford weddings without loans? Like, I think you can get up to like 20,000, and a wedding is a lot more than that. So honestly, like, good luck to everyone trying to get married.
So obviously it's not a secret that in America, weddings are extremely expensive, as she said. So it really does make sense that if you're a new graduate and you can't find a job, or you're finding an underpaying job, that you really just can't afford it right now.
I hate to admit this to people, but the only reason why we're having issues with finding jobs right now is because these companies want to outsource people in other countries because it takes less money to pay them. Because in their currency, it translates to a lot more money for them. Yeah. That's why whenever you call a company's call center or customer service, it sounds like, people that have strong accents from different countries. Why? In those countries, they can pay them cheaper. Like, let's just say, for example, if you pay them $200 a week in American dollars, to them, that's probably more than enough to live well in that country. So, or at least like on a pretty good income where they can be comfortable, or at least pay all their bills with ease. That's why. How I figured that out? Because when I went to, Saudi Arabia, and when I traveled to my country, Bangladesh, it was so many years ago, the currency, and I'm out here, I'm worried about like, oh my God, what if I spend so much money? No, literally you can spend $2, and that's like 20 Saudi riyals to them. So you can purchase a lot of stuff under American dollar, and to their currency, it's a lot. American currency is very valuable in those countries. So yeah, we have greedy CEOs that want to try to save money and underpay people. Yeah.
Unfortunately, this is very true, and I'm sure you guys have been in situations where you've called customer service and, the person picks up clearly from a different country. And there's nothing wrong with that, but it does suck for new graduates who can't find jobs because all the easy jobs are getting outsourced to people overseas.
The jobs that are going to be lost in the world for the young people in legal, in marketing, in junior finance, in junior fashion, in junior editorial. It's not going to happen in the distant future. It's happening this year, and it's going to happen much faster than anybody believes. And it's either going to fuel a disastrous political environment because extremism on both sides is going to get out of control, or it's going to open up one of the most compassionate and creative periods in the history of mankind, because it's going to be so massive that we're going to need to gather together in the formation of this new economy, because every single one of us is going to either be directly affected by it in our own careers, or we're going to have a family member or multiple family members who are affected by it, and you can either help them or abandon them, and I hope people make the choice to help.
So I completely agree with that man there, and I know multiple people that are struggling right now in this economy coming out of college. So if you know somebody who is having a hard time and you can help them, you know, get in the door to get into a job at a company, then that would really mean the world to them.
Hey! Approximately 30% of all jobs posted online are completely fake. And when someone submits their resume, they only have about a 0.4% chance of getting the job. Let's get these numbers up. 67% of Americans now say they live paycheck to paycheck, aka 67% of employers don't pay their employees a livable wage. Let's get these numbers up. About 35% of jobs labeled entry level now require at least 3 years of experience. We could do so much better than that. Let's just make it a lifetime worth of experience for an entry level job. Let's these numbers. About 70% of Gen Z say that they're so anxious about finances and job security that they have trouble sleeping at night. And they deal with it by laying in bed all day and doom scrolling and watching TV shows. Let's get this number way higher up than 70%. Let's make it 100%. Let's all just do that. Let's all just lay in bed all day and doom scroll all day long. Let's make it 100%.
So honestly, it is very sad that so many people live paycheck to paycheck, especially when some of them might be making a pretty good salary but just don't really know how to allocate the funds. But that doesn't take away the fact that a lot of people genuinely just don't make enough money and everything is getting more expensive.
So I just clicked on the news and it literally told me the class of 2026 is projected to have the hardest job market of like almost all time, or excuse me, the last 5 years. I'm a little slow. Like apparently layoffs are increasing and companies are replacing entry roles with AI. Dude, like some of my friends that graduated last year still don't have a job. So that means the people that are graduating this year are even more screwed. What is going on? I thought like AI is low-key creating more jobs or more opportunities in different sectors. I don't know. But regardless, I hope something changes soon, because this is not really ideal for our people my age, 22 years old, coming fresh out of college. Like what is someone supposed to do when they don't have a job out of college? You literally go to college to get a job, right?
So obviously this is more true than ever for junior positions, and it's going to be harder and harder to just get into the job market. And it really is just going to keep getting harder for kids just coming out of college.
Everybody hiring, everybody hiring, everybody hiring. Over here, we're hiring, over here, we're hiring, over here. Who's gonna hire me? It's just so crazy. Like, back in the day, it was so easy to get a job. Once I'm tired of one job, I could jump to another. After one job, try to deny my trip, I get another job. After one job, managers start acting weird, I get another job. It's not like that no more. They really want experience, or you really gotta find somewhere that's like just opening and da-da-da-da-da, or you really gotta go to school. Even the people going to school is struggling to find a job. What are you gonna do?
So I completely understand this woman in the fact that it can be very frustrating hearing that everyone is hiring or seeing signs that people are hiring, but yet nobody wants to hire you.
Guys, help me, please. I literally do not have enough money to pay rent. Then maybe you should stop eating out so much, buddy. I literally eat ramen every day. I don't know what to tell you. Maybe you should work harder. Get another job. I mean, don't be so f***ing dramatic, dude.
So unfortunately, this is really how it feels sometimes. Obviously, some people complaining probably can get another job, but at a certain point, somebody's working 50, 60 hours a week and still cannot make ends meet.
Someone tell our parents that we are applying to jobs. Applying to jobs is a full-time job nowadays, because these applications take like 5 hours a piece, and only to get rejection after rejection.
So I think we've all been there where an application takes like an hour and then you just get automatically rejected. And it's just so annoying nowadays because they have AI algorithms that will automatically reject you even though you spent all this time on a resume.
If you have a job right now, do not leave your job. This could actually be like the end of jobs. I'm not kidding. I've applied to like every job in New York City and I just can't find anything at all. No one can get a job right now. People are tweeting out and it doesn't matter like what Ivy you went to, like no one is getting a job. And then companies like Amazon are hiring hundreds of thousands of robots to take over jobs too. By the end of 2026, I don't know how there's going to be like physical labor jobs in corporate America. Like dead ass. I'm an econ major, I have a 3.5 GPA, there's just no jobs. It's actually over. It's so bad that I've actually just decided to make this account and create content and try to follow my dreams. I've been using like different tools and like just researching everything I can about content. Guys like Briar Cochran, you know, I don't know. I'm trying to figure it out. If you guys have any tips or like tools or anything I can use, let me know.
So I think this is great advice for 2026 and beyond, because in the past it's been very advantageous to, you know, leave your job and find a new one, or just find a new one while you're still at your job. But right now it seems harder and harder, and that probably is not going to happen.
Underemployment rate for recent college graduates is 41%. Gen Z is doomed. And the only thing our politicians are doing about it is bombing people 10,000 miles away.
So I'm sure you guys watching probably know someone, or you are somebody who is underemployed right now and not getting the hours that you or somebody else deserves. And it's very unfortunate because those people genuinely just cannot get enough hours to make ends meet. And the fact that the stat is almost 42% is very sad.
I genuinely don't know what to do anymore. It's like everything that used to matter is out the window. It doesn't matter what your experience is. It doesn't matter how smart you are. It doesn't matter how innovative you are. It doesn't matter if you went to college. It doesn't matter if you went to grad school. It seems like all that matters now, if you were born into wealth, if you're lucky, your parents, or you just have the connections. Because as somebody who with 10 years of corporate experience working at some of the most prestigious companies in the world, great communicator, might look like shit now, but I genuinely can't find any way to make money. I can't get a job anywhere. I can't get a call back. I can't get an email back. I can't get a referral. I apply to jobs and I don't even get a rejection letter. And I get why people be suicidal, bro. I get why people want to check out, or people go crazy, or just want to run away, because this life does not make sense, man. It doesn't. You don't get in life what you deserve. Working hard does not always pay off. That's a lie. A lot of this life that a lot of people would not admit to you is luck and family. It's not about how smart you are. It's not about what you're capable of. It's not about if you're a good worker. It ain't about none of that shit. This is about literally if someone's willing to give you a chance. And I don't know when that chance time is gonna come for me, but I'm not okay. But I'm trying though, you know what I'm saying? So can't afford therapy, can't afford health insurance, can't even get a job at Home Depot because I'm too qualified. Maybe I should just make up another identity with like no experience. Maybe that's what I should do. I don't know.
So being around people who are just getting into the job market, it is very evident and clear to me that a lot of times your skill does not matter and it's only about connections. And obviously for the most part, it has always been like this, but now, you know, more than ever, you really cannot get a job if you don't know someone.
We have breaking news right now. Horrible economic news for the Trump administration. Jobs numbers have just come out. In the month of December, the United States economy added just 50,000 jobs. That's less than the 73,000 jobs economists had predicted. Now looking at the full year of 2025, it was the worst year for job growth since 2003, in a year that we were not in a recession. For perspective, President Biden had more jobs added each of his 4 years than Donald Trump did in his first year. In total, 584,000 jobs were added in the year of 2025. 85% of those jobs, though, were added between January and April. After April, job growth relatively remained completely stagnant or even declined in some months. Now, the unemployment rate did fall from 4.5 to 4.4%, but this is not good for the American economy heading into 2026. I will continue to provide you updates as we get more information. Spread the word. Follow along for all the news you need to know about more to come.
So again, no secret, the job market is very bad right now, and the fact that it's the worst that it has been since 2003 really should tell you something. You know, it's worse than 2008, 2007, 2009, that time period.
One way or another, I'm making a come up. Whether I gotta be influenced on TikTok, ain't shit going on in my life besides life. I don't know what to tell y'all. Know how they be living so good, got these cars, got bitch. I still don't got no job. I'm trying to figure this shit out. How the am I finna pay my bills? It's 2026. I ain't got no man. I don't got no bitch. I ain't got shit. I don't know what's next. I don't know what the fuck is happening to the point where I will overqualify for these jobs. So I'm not understanding how I'm not getting them. I'm not understanding how the next got more experience than me. Where you like, oh wow, oh really? Oh, I'm checking every fucking box. And I'd be damn. I see a lot of people coming, do you dress up? No. I don't got no blouse. I don't got no collar, shirt, button down. No, bitch, I'm wearing a shirt and jeans, ho. Because at the end of the day, we still gotta wear a fucking uniform. The fuck? What am I dressed to press what? I gotta pay that $50. Damn. My thing is, I don't know what the fuck is gonna happen for next month. I'm about to call my office, the lease of the office, the property manager, whoever. Baby, I ain't got it. What we about to do? I've been living here for 2 years. What are we about? This is my first time being down bad. What we finna do? Can I stay here? Like, you about to really kick me out? Come on now. Come on, Jeffrey. Come on. Look, I fought with the kid. I got 2 more months in my lease. And baby, in 2 more months, I need some money. So either y'all gonna fuck with me, or I have to be on the streets and I'm gonna make TikToks from my car and interview who I'm be in my pajamas and all. I'm just trying to figure it out. I ain't got shit figure out nothing. Oh fuck. Like I'm lost. So somebody direct me to a job. Ain't out of all you people watching me, I ain't seen no hiring manager yet saying where you at, do you need a job? You like you wanna work. Hello? Anybody home? Is anybody the fuck? So we all gotta be homeless.
It is just so unfortunate that this is the reality for young adults and college graduates, and the fact that they can't find any job. But I hope you enjoyed that video. Like and subscribe and comment which moment was the craziest, and I'll see you in the next one.